And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. Takes the pass. Shakes off the coverage. To the front. Denies him.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eye.
He's got a step. Here's a chance to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Cirelli's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck. They win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tighter group that they're playing against.
That does it again. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Florida's gained the line and into the zone. Absolutely levels them.
Some players get into the game by...
check, and he's on a breakaway. Cirelli's got control of the puck in the corner. Feeds it over. Too much congestion in front. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. He got all of that hit. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. And look at that. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Grabs the puck in the slot. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Gaining speed. Breakaway. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear, and he was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Holmberg's ready for the penalty shot. Makes the stop under pressure. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a move! Puck scooped up by Cernak. Quick pass to Hendrick. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here he is all alone, right in the open ice! Florida's talked a lot about getting off to good starts, and look at this, case in point right here.
Well, yeah, you get up by one goal early in the game, and it just creates momentum all around your bench. Everyone gets on the ice. They want to contribute. They want to be the one to get the goal on the board and continue to increase this lead. I think they've been real effective to start this game.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Steps up the puck, and he's in on the scores! The breakaway finish! That's how you do it!
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. Man, does he ever fly, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence.
The Lightning have to be somewhat relieved they get on the board just as quickly as they fell down.
Oh, yeah, and it's about the response, right? You wind up behind the 8 ball. It's not how you want to start, but they find a way to respond to it. Now they get on the board and momentum in their hands.
Getting a little physical there with that collision. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Rodriguez. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. There's a collision with some authority. Loses the coverage there. Back to the blue line. That's blocked. And he slides it quickly to Bjorkstrand. Takes the feed. Oh, he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Oh, what a save on the slapper. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Fires it into the offensive zone. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Taken by Kulikov. shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sends a message out. Florida's got a 1-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike. Now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
And that one's picked off. Cernak's got it in the defensive end. Forces the turnover. Scooped up along the wall by Gould. Scores on the wraparound and tucked in.
Wow, this is great IQ as well. The presence of mind to know exactly where the goaltender is and doesn't come all the way around the net. Just tucks it in the open post. Hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Tampa Bay's got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You find a way to be assertive. What I like about their game is they found a way to get physically engaged, and with that has come more opportunity.
And a great save! The Panthers take over on possession. Plays the body into that play. And that goes off the post and out.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Rips it, rips it. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. And they clear that puck. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Kachuk's got it in the corner. Here's a shot, and that's blocked away.
Moser's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
All alone! Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came out clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Grabs control of it at the point. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Forsling's across. He's got a step. Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the DM, and took it, James, for the finish. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Bulls get a hold of the draw. Picked up along the boards by Perry. Moves the puck over to Radish. Pushes it across to Bjorkstrand. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, no! Block as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Bolts are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Hammers it on the one-timer. Stops him cold. The Bolts cross the blue line and are on the attack. Pucked away by the goaltender. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Angles it over to Kulikov. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. Here we go. On-man rush here. Backhander in front. Shuts him down. Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out-competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
Tampa Bay's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he stopped that one. Tosses it on to Samasevich. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky.
You don't have to talk about how smart goaltenders have to be, and the best in the game anticipate where that puck is going, and he does it perfectly as he pushes post to post to make the save.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Bolts don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The Bolts start with the puck in their own end. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. Puts him right into the wall.
This is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Oh, and he traps it perfectly in the offensive end. The Panthers walk the line. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. The Panthers gain possession in their own end. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Coughs up possession of the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Panthers take it from their own end as they make a line change. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Tampa Bay's going to play the puck from behind the cage and manages to clear the zone. The Bolts get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
That goes off a twig. Picked up along the way by Reinhart. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. They've got numbers here. Strong use of their body to force the puck loose. Jones looks around. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Lightning have been penalized. They'll serve two in the box.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by once. You got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that. Get that puck down the ice and get them back to even strength.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Big time save and a big time shot. Tees him up. Another save.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after
scores. And we are tied in the most unlikely way possible.
A short-handed goal. I mean, you could have been staring at a 2-goal deficit. I mean, they're on the power play. Instead, you turn it around. You swing the momentum. You get a shorty to tie it up. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing. Because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute.
The Lightning have even the score so they go into period number 1.
The late period push, finding new legs, finding your physical engagement, closing quickly, and finding a way to hit the back of the net to get the equalizer.
Passes up ahead from the left wing. The Panthers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking to break out here on the power play. Across the line and on the attack. Over the boards and right under the bench. That's like sleeping with the enemy.
Hey, it's embarrassing that you're in there, James, but he also took a huge hit. So the combination of the two, he's got to collect himself here and try to gain some composure and develop on the ice.
Oh, look at this. Sends the feed in front. And he has to backtrack here on the play. Big time stop there.
Kucherov almost back on the ice.
The Panthers' man advantage comes to an end and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
The Lightning have taken over in the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Bjorkstrand. He got all of that one.
save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And a great save! And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Cernak. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Neither team getting an edge in the opening frame, but what a seesaw back and forth game it's been so far. Oh, here we go. And that goes off the glove and it stays out.
Bobrovsky's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Loses his balance on the play. Florida's on the attack. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Here's an odd-man rush. Sends the puck across. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Drills them. Takes it into the slot. Oh, best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a hit right there. Puck grab by Cernak. The Bolts played along the wing. And that's intercepted by Jones.
Florida's been
Breakaway. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Jones is ready to go at center. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a look on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bolts are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. And now it's grabbed by Gould. Shakes off the coverage. To his teammate. Oh, slick work with the glove by Bobrovsky. Tries to get the puck to Luostarinen. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Passes it over. Denies him on the play. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabbed in the open ice by Ekblad. Cuts into the paint. Puck scooped up by Radish. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck across to Perry. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. And can't redirect it into the net.
He's one step ahead of the goaltender, sealed tight to the post, and wraps it around, gets there first, and gets the goal. This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Inching close into the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Quick feed to Paul. Tampa Bay's got into the offensive zone. Receives the pass. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Delayed penalty looming. Odd man rush. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. Gets it to the other point. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Lightning have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
The Panthers once again send out their power play unit.
An opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is telling them, listen, you got to stick to the system. You have the man advantage.
Loses the coverage there. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James. Makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. What an energizing moment for their team. I mean, you're out there on the penalty kill just trying to keep the game tied, and then you play aggressive and you get that shorthanded opportunity and execute. Excellent work by the PK.
The Lightning have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second, and they're starting to really show a little more confidence out there.
Yeah, I think they've been a little more urgent as well. It's like they put a push on in these last 2 minutes, and they're rewarded for their efforts. But they have to stay aggressive. This is by no means a comfortable lead.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Shot! Stop by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop by Bobrovsky.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Moves it quickly over to Mikula. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And the goaltender grabs... for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck picked up by McDonough. The Bolts have it now. Takes it at center. From the point, looks to make something happen. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Oh, wow, did he make a great play there?
I like this in the neutral zone because it's less risky than in the...
He is on a breakaway! Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play!
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
They can get that one back. Made the stop on the play. Dusty slugging the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Feeds it over on the attack. And that's intercepted by McDonough. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kulikov. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. And that one's turned away.
very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive.
No, they didn't like that, and here we go. They're going to fight.
I didn't like it because it was a dangerous play, James, and you got a player down as a result, and of course you got to respond, and it results in dropping the mitts.
Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that. The Panthers have gained some momentum from that fight. It's all them as they win that one.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play, and face-off here set to resume action. Tampa Bay's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Florida's playing it from the side. Looks to set up at the point now. Jones setting up against the wall. Goes right to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. Moves it to Reinhart. Slides that one right across the blue line. Quick pass to Jones. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a short pass to Reinhart. Moves the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, my! And that slides right out to center ice. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Across to Kulikov. Skates it up. Dish drop to Bennett. Moving along the boards. A pass to Kulikov. Dishes it off again. Towards the bench to Bolinski's. And that's picked off. Skates with it. And look at this puck movement here in the offensive end. Where's a hit on the play? Oh, that's blocked. Florida's got possession here in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. And now it's grabbed by Verhaeghe. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Heads it to Verhaeghe. Oh, what a save! Verhaeghe vicious single in the goal. That's a goal! Florida's on a roll tonight. Look at this. They've now extended the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Yeah, James, the analytics department's going to love the possession side, and when I look at those numbers, I'm looking at how they convert and translate into goals, and they've done a real good job of executing.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Fires it on net. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play.
Bobrovsky's got to reset mentally and find his game here. I mean, his team's playing really well in front of him. It's a reason why they have the lead. It certainly hasn't been for his efforts between the pipe, but that save has to give him some confidence. He needs to settle in and start making more.
Quick feed to Mikula. Picked off by Hedman. Nice defensive robbery on that. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to
Save. Oh, my goodness.
so throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Shuts him down.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Referees signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Lightning have to kill off a penalty. Boarding is the call.
This is a frustrating situation. James just taking a load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. neutral zone and into the offensive end. Fires it. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Forsling stick handling in his own zone. That's a solid hit. Shakes off the coverage. Jostling to the puck and loses control. Coming to the slot. Strong lines. With the extra attacker.
It's one thing to do it in practice, James. It's another thing to do it when you're under pressure. They have met the task, and they found ways to create motion and attack the net.
Ladies have it tonight as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
The Panthers gain control of the puck. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Penalty coming up. The Lightning have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Cebulski Pounder, and here we go with period number 3 moments away. The Bolts penalty killers are out here to start this period, and they take possession. Loses the coverage there. On the outside of the post and stays out.
Florida's players are starting to squeeze their sticks a little bit tight here, James. They continually hit the post. Listen, the good part is they're still in the lead, so they got to free themselves up a little bit and find the netting.
Quick feed to Trebek. Moves inside. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Beautiful read in the defensive end. Trying to shake loose. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Short-handed breakaway. Wow. Scores. Quick as a hit to beat him the back of the net.
Now, you said it, quick, James, and he is lightning fast. He separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James, and that momentum it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Bolts haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
Big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is...
Oh, he stopped it! That was insane!
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation. He call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Florida's got the puck along the boards. Trying to get it out. And they get the puck out, and they'll go off for a line change.
Well, this is a smart play, James. Instead of trying to carry it and transport it yourself, you get the line change. Now you got fresh legs out there to attack.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of your save and how how impeccable it was.
The Panthers have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Takes a hit on the play. Taken along the wall by Radish. Quick shot. Blocked in traffic. Greer's got it into offensive territory. Moves it quickly over to Paul. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Dishes it off. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Oh, he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Shot! Oh, what a clutch save here! Moves it to Paul. Sends it over to Bjorkstrand. Makes a move in front. They score! And it's a one-goal game after that one.
Well, that's timely execution, James, because there's still runway left. There's still hope they can get back in this one. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on it. You get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
The Bolts desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
With authority. Florida's got it along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he sidesteps the check there. Scooped up along the wall by Ferguson's. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
The Panthers have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
And now he moves it quickly to Barkov. And takes it to the net. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Puck scooped up by Point. Here's a backhander. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Quick pass to Marchand. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Sacrifices the body to block it. Picked up along the boards by Marchand. Lets it go. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot. Oh, comes up with a stop. Olinsky's plays it now. Gains the zone through center. The Panthers played along the boards. Turn that one aside. Takes the shot. Oh, it stops it again. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. Holmberg's picking up steam. Loses his check. He's on a breakaway. Feeds it over. Glove save made by Bobrovsky. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Oh, he stopped that one with a one-timer.
Bobrovsky's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Here's a short pass to Radish. The Bolts take it across the blue line. Here's the pass. And that's a great hits-up play by Bennett. Handles the puck. Jones has it in the defensive end. The Panthers take it along the wing. Oh, look at this. Quick snap. Fantastic save. Verhaeghe's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's get the official decision. The Bolts are going to be shorthanded, trimming the call.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Florida's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. The Panthers look to start the transition game.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. There's another great save.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Moves into the slot. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Slows him up on the play, and that's going to cost him as the officials caught that one. The Lightning have to spend the next 2 minutes under man.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by one. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
The Panthers can really open things up with a 5-on-3 power play.
Two-player advantage, 5-on-3, so much room available. Sometimes you can get lulled along the perimeter and look for the perfect pass. Sometimes you just got to fire the puck.
Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. The Panthers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Goes through center and now in the offensive end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. What a steal in his own end. McDonough's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. Nice to the crease. And he makes that save as well.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
There's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Rips it and rips it. No room for that one to get through. Shakes off the coverage. Misses a golden opportunity there.
It's really tough to get grade A scoring chances, so when you miss by a mile, that frustration will set in, James. You can certainly see it on his body language. He cannot believe he missed by that much.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here.
Paul standing up, ready to go.
And special teams comes up huge. Great job by the penalty killers to keep this one tight.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
They've got some momentum here. Scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, and all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
The Lightning have tied it up, and not a moment too soon here in the third, Cheryl.
Great teams find a way to get it done, and that's exactly what they did. Yes, critical timing, but what a momentum shift here.
Greer's got it in the offensive zone. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the rest hand goes up in the air. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Let's get the call here. The Lightning have it handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, numerous infractions here, James, and they're going to lose control of this game. You've got to find a way to stay in rhythm. Real tough to do when your bench isn't playing. Get back to even strength. Find a way to get on your toes and attack.
The Panthers once again send out their power play unit and what a golden opportunity here.
Although the power play hasn't been great, it's a critical juncture of this game, and they have to find a way, the big players in particular, to find a way, a route to the net.
And the puck clears the zone. The Panthers will take the puck from behind the net. Taken by Barkov.
Marchand twig snaps him to it. Oh, well, there's the
coming up as the play's blown dead. Tables off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
That is a tough situation when you got one of your best PKers who scored a shorty early in the game taking one. You have to find someone else to kill it now.
Florida special teams have another big opportunity to deliver here.
The power play certainly hasn't been great tonight, but they've got a huge opportunity to turn this one around right now.
Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time stop there. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. They get it out of the defensive end. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Picked up along the wall by Barkov. Off his stick. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Bolts are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. Them frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
About to drop the puck, and you'd sense that the power play unit's feeling the sense of urgency on this one.
Well, the opportunity is right now. Yes, they haven't had a great power play, but to execute at this critical time, it is now, it is there for the taking.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Florida's ready to go on the attack. Passes it over. The Lightning have the puck while undermanned. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Look at this. Oh, great blocker stop by Vasilevsky.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Quick feed to Luosterainen. Across the line from center. And it's a textbook body contact there. Lars down a man, and he's in alone. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. On a tie game and you get the nod for the PK, all you want to do is show coach, prove to your team that you can kill it off, but this puck goes the other way, and they wind up breaking the tie by getting the shorty. Unbelievable.
Awesome on the play. Drives it to the crease. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Well, it's a big no-no as the officials blow the play dead. Kucherov's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Cernak's brought the intangible tonight, James. Just look at the pursuit of the puck. I mean, you got to get it if you want to do something with it. And you're not always the one that is going to wind up with it on your stick, but he elicits this thunderous hit that results in a goal. I mean, his coach is certainly going to love this one as you see the bench erupt.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Barkov's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Bolts take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And the puck clears the zone. Loses the coverage there. Slides it across. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. And it's a quick pass to Barkov. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Goaltender covers up.
look at that last save, I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Horns gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack.